Hello, everyone. How are you? Eilyn, Energetic Insights. I normally don't go live on this page, but because this page has been getting a lot more interaction, I thought this would be the perfect place just to leave the pinned comment. My answers to your questions that have been coming in about soul mastery and is soul mastery the right fit for you? So, before I begin answering those questions, I want to just give you a little bit of an overview of what soul mastery is and what you can expect to learn in the program. So, Soul Mastery is a 12-month, 12-week group program that's starting in January. I haven't decided yet if we're going to start on the 17th, but it's going to be in and around the 17th of January. And during that time, we will do an initial group ceremony to activate the container, and then we will go through the journey together. This is very much a shamanic, intuitive journey that is going to allow many different women to come together to explore their inner world, to understand their purpose, to unlock the stagnation that they feel inside of themselves. And specifically, I created this container out of need. So many of my individual clients who are working really intense careers and have a lot going on, what they needed in their life was community. They needed to find other women who, like them, love their corporate job, love their career, love that they're plugged in, but they also feel like there was something missing inside of their lives and they just wanted to be able to merge the two. So, big question that I always get asked is like, how did you do it? Because if you don't know my story, some of it is that I literally walked away from a career in legal analytics and I had my own practice. I had my own legal paralegal practice. And then I started doing this. I started working with women on an intuitive level. So there was a big demand for me to invest my energy in supporting women and helping them through intuitive guidance. So over the course of 2+ years that Energetic Insights has been around, it has grown, right? The tools have grown as I have grown, and I've created more variety for the different types of women that I support. Some women, they come with a different energetic signature, so they need this tool, and vice versa. I do not believe in a one size fits all, and I understand how important it is to honor individuality as a precursor to success, right? So, being understood, being heard, being held is the number one, I think, deterrent of success in a container like this. So, soul mastery is a blend of Western psychology with Eastern ancient wisdom. So, we go through the chakra journey. We also explore your individual astrology. So, every group member gets a full astrology reading with me, and that way you can follow the program in accordance to your sun, rising, midheaven, and moon sign. We are working with these four powerful signatures in your chart. Some other transits might fold into that, but at this level, this is what you need to know. We are being guided, you are being guided through your own individuality. Why can't I talk today? Mercury retrograde. You're being guided through your own individuality. So this is not like, oh my God, my process is supposed to look like that person. It doesn't. Nope. We all evolve differently. That's what soul mastery is about. It's about elevating the collective consciousness, elevating your consciousness, but your breakthrough is individual. If you want more details on that, book a call with me and we can go through it really, really quickly. I love talking to you about it. So, no problem, no hesitation. So, as Soul Mastery, I've been talking about it and I've been sharing more about the program and how amazing this container is. Some questions have come up. So I want to share some of the answers and I have them here with you so that, if you're having these questions too, you can rest assured that, hey, you're not the only one who's feeling this way, okay? So, question number one: what exactly is soul mastery and how will this program help me achieve it in 12 weeks? Right? So you can't stay with me forever. I mean, we could, but 12 weeks is a good amount of time to inject this level of expansion into your life. It's also the first quarter of the year. We're going to be journeying January through April. Big changes are coming in April. So holding you in this space in this container is going to be extremely valuable for you to be able to make sense of what's coming in 2024. So soul mastery, it's the art of aligning your inner self with your outer life. So it's about that kind of like, push and pull energy that you feel, that you're like, oh, I'm this, but I'm also this, and like I don't know where I belong. That's normally the call of the soul, is asking you to step into new territory, and the ego's like, no, I don't want to. And the ego tries to pull you back and keep you in comfort and keep you in the same place, but you know it's time to grow. Okay, so I help you merge these two energies together. In our 12-week journey, we dive into the practices that connect you with your deepest essence. Again, we talk about your rising sign, your sun sign, where they sit in the astrological wheel, how the imprints of your life have affected the harmonization of those energies. Have they activated them, or have they put them in a low frequency? So we discuss all of that. We kind of turn the taps on and off, and we play with the frequency. So just think of it as a roadmap of rediscovering your authentic self, unlocking your potential, and living a life that truly resonates with your soul. Honestly, friends, this is about being able to go to bed happy and waking up happy. At the most basic level, living should feel good. Living should feel like it's a gift every single day. And if it's not, there's some stuff there that you need to work on and to explore. But that's what free will is all about. Your free will has gifted you the life that you have to this moment. And free will also gift you the up leveling that you're seeking as well. It's just about knowing when to give yourself permission to invest in that up leveling. So, this is why we do these programs and we answer your questions, okay? So, I hope that helped. Number two, how will the program accommodate my unique journey and struggles? I'm not looking for a one size approach. I love this question because I really resonate with the person who sent me this question. I have joined so many group programs and I have fallen behind because I'm neurodivergent. I have two kids at home, building my own businesses. I'm also blind in one eye. So, yeah, I could fill up this whole live with a whole bunch of reasons why I didn't feel I belonged in those spaces. But I think what I actually really needed at that time was for the leaders of those containers to kind of just see me and be like, okay, let's revise your learning plan so that it meets where you're at right now. Let's not try to force you into this timeline, force you into this conversation, have you using words you don't understand. Because at the beginning, when people were saying things to me like, oh, like activate your highest self, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Activate your highest self. These are things, this is a whole new language, and I understand that. And I'm not going to have you lost in translation. I'm going to meet you where you're at. This is where my mediation skills really shine because I'm trained to do that. I'm trained to talk to different groups of people and be able to relate to them at where they're at. I'm not asking you to run up the hill to see where I'm at. I want to know where you're at and how I can help you grow. Okay? So I hope that answers the question. And also, your journey is as unique as your fingerprint. This program is tailored to honor your individuality. Exactly. So we move with your sun rising, your midheaven. You'll learn what all of those aspects mean. So it's like we will help you. We will help you. Okay. If you want to learn more about that, book a call with me and we can explore that deeper. We'll work closely with you addressing your specific challenges and helping you navigate the twists and turns on your personal path to soul mastery. So, a lot of the times, I have worked with women who, are just fucking sharp sharks when it comes to business. They really do extremely well in their career space, but don't have the same level of acumen and confidence when it comes to their interpersonal relationships. So when they see other people that can speak from the heart, that can speak and very easily connect to their energetics, that confidence just goes and they don't want to be an active participant in the group anymore. So then they become alienated and don't want to participate. We're not going to have that. I know how to pull you back in by addressing the conversation, by meeting everyone's needs where they're at. Like I said, we do astrology sessions one to one with every single person. I know who my fire signs are. I know who my air signs are. I know who my talkers are going to be. I know who is going to be sharing openly and expressively. I will navigate that traffic so that you don't feel like this is a race, but you feel like, I could be in this space. I can, be an air sign and I don't have to actively participate all the time. I can let the water signs, move me, and that's okay. It's not a competition of who's the most spiritually aligned. That's not what soul mastery is about. Some of us are here to be quiet and are here to be listeners, and other people are here to speak. Other people are here to step into the spotlight, and we will learn more about that. If you feel, you're ready to connect and stepping into your spotlight, or if you're like, I'm tired, I'm ready to retrieve, book a call with me and let's look up your rising sign and line it up with your progressive planets right now, okay? So the next question that I have here that I love, love, love. Can you provide a sneak peek into the activities or exercises we'll engage in to discover our authentic selves? Okay. So, because I am such a jack of all trades, I have a roadmap of what I want to do. I have a yoga program that I wrote for this. I have a yin program that I wrote for this. I have a movement program that I'm going to be putting into this. I have Reiki tools. I have meditations. I have so many different tools that I can use inside of this container, but I'm not going to just throw tools at my group without understanding their unique energetics. If I see that the needs of the group is like, okay, this group really needs to learn meditation and focus, then our focus when we get together in group will be mindfulness activation. It will be centered around learning how to meditate, learning how to calm the mind, learning how to call in the vision of the future, learning about manifestation. If this is a group that I'm like, we got to move the energy, we got to move the energy, then we're going to be getting up and we're going to be moving. We're going to be moving the energy through the body in different yoga sequences. We're going to be doing anything, okay? So there's a lot of tools. You already know astrology, Reiki, energy healing is included in the package, which is more than enough. Additional movement tools are also going to be part of it. So honestly, it's a surprise. So look forward to that because that's fun. You don't want to know everything all at once, okay? How do you infuse humor and optimism into the program? I want it to be transformative, but also enjoyable. I love this question too because here's the thing. I think that sometimes when I speak, I come off a little serious. That's my Aquarius rising, which is in a direct conjunction with my Capricorn 10th house. So when I'm here, I'm passionate. It's a little eloquent, and I think sometimes it could be like a little intimidating. But honestly, it is fun. It is fun. This is so funny because I'm like, I am funny, please come. There is humor. There is humor. It is so important to me that everybody feels comfortable and confident and that we can laugh and that there's lightheartedness, okay? That is one of the main pillars of this program is to keep it light and to keep it fun because the soul doesn't want to be here suffering. The soul wants to be here laughing and having a good time. And sharing our journey and talking about things. I know I share my journey with a lot of humor because it's so fucked up, the things that I have gone through. And I openly share in my containers and with my clients all of these crazy things. And I laugh about it because if we take the time to laugh, we are activating our energy and we are really just enjoying and looking forward to this work on a week to week basis, which builds the commitment and sustainability for you to be successful in the program. Okay. Um, so if you have any more questions about that, please just book a call with me and we can talk about it. The next question that I have here. Will there be opportunities for self reflection and personal insights throughout the program? Yeah, absolutely. So self-reflection is a cornerstone of our journey because it's a meditative practice, it's a meditative journey. There's a lot of moments of journaling, there's a lot of moments of support and just holding you in this space. It's not going to be a space that's filled with me talking, 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 talking. Yes, there is going to be moments where, pardon me, we just need to feel. We need to feel our way through it. We need to sit with wounds because when we sit with wounds, we are giving them the energy of light and love and we're allowing them to heal. We're healing through it, okay? Every time we heal these wounds, our energy, think of it like the wound is like this open spore in our energetic body. And we ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. So then we become disfragmented. Think of like, something with a lot of holes in it. And when we sit with the wound and we heal the wound, we have the opportunity to have that energetic, once was fragmented, close up. And then once that seal is created, then more energy can flow through you and you can become a more powerful source of manifestation. That's why healing is so important. And healing doesn't have to be annoying. Healing could be observing and listening and just being with that expansion of the mind and the activation of the heart and allowing yourself to be held and allowing yourself to be loved. And it's the best feeling in the world, honestly. So yes, the personal growth will happen. It will happen very quickly. Because I'm a psychic medium and the way that I work, I take you to the quantum level very, very quickly. This is not something that I can explain to you. It's just something that you have to be in the presence of. I always say this to my clients. I'm like, you guys are way, you know, more equipped to explain what I do than for me to know what I can do. But the benefits for you in your life are definitely going to be felt. You're going to be able to improve your relationships with yourself, number one, loving yourself. Your loved ones are going to be able to rise with you. Your work, your career, the progressions, the the gifts, the talents, the activation, all of it will follow. It always does. Whenever we take time to sit with the heart and journey with the heart, beautiful, incredible things happen. It's just inevitable. That's just the way that it works, okay? So here we go. Last question. I'm apprehensive about diving deep into my vulnerabilities. How do you create a safe space for exploration and growth? So I like this question because I can really relate to this. Before I came over and I started doing intuitive work with women, I was actually pursuing a privacy officer designation. So I see privacy as a basic human right. And when people's privacy isn't being respected and upheld, it really bothers me. It goes against my values. So, your privacy is my number one importance. For you to feel safe, it is important to me. That is why I want you to get on a call with me. I want you to apply for the program so that I can make sure that you are a good fit for the group. I can make sure that everybody will be respected and held. And I'm giving consideration to how all these different energies, all these different women will interact with one another. I think that this is a major issue that some people have, that they just want to fill up their programs and they don't think of what the energetics of the program are going to be looking like. But I do. I know what's going to bother people. I know what's going to cause people to shut down. So I will not allow that person to be part of this session of this healing container, maybe for future container. But I want everyone that is working with one another to have that ability to share hidden parts of themselves and to feel supported in their evolution and their rebirth and not feel judgment and shame. And understand that every other woman who's alongside of them in that container is there for the exact same reason. Okay, we're all there for the same thing. We're not there to poke at each other, judge each other. We're there to grow together and say, fuck, you went through that too? Girl, I know, I get it. Shit, let's heal, let's hug, let's have a moment. Friendships like develop out of this. People find their people, and this is what is the most rewarding thing about being a space holder, that you have the ability to bring people that have things in common to commune with one another and support each other, and then form friendships and develop like actual authentic relationship with other women that they didn't think would be possible. And I really, really stand by that, because healing the mother wound, the sister wounds, all of that comes with feeling alienated as a woman, a powerful woman in this world, is why I do the work that I do. Because letting that go is the most freeing thing in the world. And freedom is at that level, okay? So the next question that I have here, and then I don't have any more questions. How do you integrate spirituality into the program, and what role does it play in the journey of soul mastery? Okay. So spirituality for me has nothing to do with religion. It really doesn't. It's about, for me, at its most basic level, it's about understanding that everything is connected and that every reaction has an action. There's an impulse to every pulse. There is the law of the universe, and then all the 13 laws that follow. So, spirituality really is the heartbeat of the program, and I'm really calling in women that really align with that level of thinking. Um, we explore it in a way that's inclusive and resonant with each individual. It's not about a specific belief system, but tapping into the universal energies that connect us, guiding us towards a deeper understanding of our purpose. We we need this level of understanding. We need it so bad in our society because there's too many people who are falling by the wayside to pessimism. There's so many people that are losing hope. There's so many people that are like just looking at the darkness of life. And spirituality and becoming a spiritual person and finding your soul mastery is about always being in the light. It's about always understanding the power of love and the power of compassion and the power of forgiveness. And you're allowed to have those tender, strong, powerful emotions because they actually do align with your deepest heart's desires. If you want to write a book, you want to separate, you want to grow your career, you want to start a business, you want to have a kid, whatever it is that you want to do that you're like, that's my top shelf request in this world, it starts with understanding your unique purpose in this world. It starts with understanding, oh my God, I am a gift. I didn't just come here as this, this like sexual act. I came here. My soul was meant to be here. My soul chose this timeline to be here. I have these gifts to offer this project, this person, this career. I have this and that's alignment. That's being an energetic match for what you desire. So let's like just have like a really quick blue sky thinking idea like myself, I wanted really badly, really badly when I was a kid to be an author and a talk show host. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so good. I love talking to people. I love people. I just love, like, I loved Oprah and Sally Jesse Raphael. And I just loved watching them and what they could do for people and how they move the audience. And I could feel the energy. And, all that went away. All that went away when I started school. And I was like, okay, what career did they take? Oh, broadcast journalism. Okay, cool. And then guess what happened? My learning disability. And I struggled so hard in school, especially in English. And I didn't know it was because I had an undiagnosed learning disability. So all my grades were shit. They were shit in elementary school, high school, up until the very end. And then, I dropped out of high school and my mom was just like begging me. She's like, please just pass high school and then go fuck up the rest of your life. So then I was like, fine, I'll go back. So I went back to school and guess what happened? Something shifted inside of me, probably because I wasn't with my peer group anymore. That was causing me a lot of anxiety. But I went from being a 60 student to being on the honor roll for every university stream course that I took. I graduated on the President's Honor Roll in grade 12, my repeat year, and I got full entry scholarship to every university that I applied to. 12 months earlier, I was a dropout with no hope. So I'm just telling you that you just never know. You just never know when it's your timing. But still, I use that momentum to build out a career. I went through psychology undergrad and then I kind of left that. And then I went to like small business management through spas and different settings. And then I went back into school and then I built my career up through court support services and paralegal designation. And then I took legal studies in university. Then I upgraded that and I became like sought after like data analytics contracts reviewer. I went to Osgood and I upgraded my education again. But then I always felt that, what about Sally Jesse Raphael? What about Oprah? What about these women that like I related to? Because once I got to that career level, I was like, I don't relate to anyone here. No one likes Oprah like Jesus. So I had to make hard decisions to leave. I never felt the alignment. But then once I decided to leave and follow and start to build out what is now soul mastery, everything started to get better. It got worse before it got better. That's a little something you'll learn in soul mastery. But the intuitive guidance that I received along the way has allowed me to do crazy, fantastic, phenomenal things. Like I was on the Joe Fresh page. Like Joe Fresh is a big retailer here in Canada. I was featured on their social media. I got to host these retreats in these beautiful spaces. I got to do consulting gigs for 3 times of my regular rate pay. I got to do a lot of really cool stuff. I got to travel. I got to do amazing things, and all because of my soul mastery. So I want to help you realize that for yourself, okay? So, Soul Mastery, today is the last day, today at midnight, to get that 40% off. I'm like making it so accessible for people to get in because this is the first time I'm running this program in 2024. Okay. So, book a call with me so I can get you in, get you that awesome discount, less than $200 a month on a payment plan, unless you want to pay in full and get 10% off. Thank you so much for being here and send me your questions. Hope to see you in the new year. Take care.